Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new story about the boy and his Yeti. Yes, today we are talking about Nunu and Willump. These guys didn't get a lot of new story, but their story was definitely made part of the new world. On top of that, they got a massive visual rework. So in this video, because there isn't much to talk about when it comes to the story, we will cover the story and then we will have a look at how they actually fit into the new world. If you are waiting for the brand story, don't worry, I am still working on it. This one will be a little bit faster, so I just want to get through it first. So without further ado, let's go into Freljord. One of the Notai, a nomadic tribe that long traveled the Freljord, Nunu learned from his mother, Laika, that behind everything is a story. Together they gathered tales that Laika turned into songs. For Nunu, nothing was better than journeying from village to village, hearing his mother sing of ancient heroes. With music and dance, the Notai brought one last celebration to everyone they met, as each winter's chill set in. Riding the wave of frost spilling from Anivia's wings, his heart beating the rhythm of a jubilant song, Nunu's world was full of possibility. On his 5th name day, Laika gave Nunu a special gift. A flute, so he could learn to play her melodies himself. In the safety of their cart, the two bundled together and followed the knotted string that served as Laika's heart song, recording everywhere they had been together as the years came and went. When the caravan was attacked by raiders, Nunu was separated from his mother, dragged to safety by a band of Frostguard. The surviving Notai children were taken to a village near the towering citadel. Nunu was left to wonder what happened to Laika, waiting to hear her songs on the wind. Snow fell, weeks passed. Nunu missed his mother desperately, but the Frostguard assured him no child could safely search for her. They weren't even impressed when he showed them the flute he now called Swelsongur, the name of a mighty blade existing only in his imagination. Nunu spent more and more time alone, escaping into his mother's songs, the legends and heroes of old. He yearned to be one of these heroes, a warrior like the Frostguard who could have saved his mother. He even met their leader, Lysandra, who asked countless questions about his mother's stories, always seeking information about one particular song. No one believed Nunu could be a hero, not even the other Notai children, who teased him for his flute when they now had daggers. But Nunu knew the songs in his heart, and one night he realized how he could prove himself and earn the Frostguard's help to find his mother. From Lysandra he had learned of a fierce monster that had killed all who sought its power, thwarting the Frostguard who were sent each year, never to return. There was a song that Nunu's mother sang. Could it be the one Lysandra would always ask about? Suddenly, Nunu understood. Lysandra wanted to know about the Yeti. Nunu could name the beast. It would answer his challenge and feel the wrath of Swelsongur. Using his flute to tame a herd of Elkir, Nunu snuck into the snow. One lonely child traveled to face a monster, finally living out a legend that not even he could imagine. An ancient and noble race that once ruled over the mountains of Freljord, the Yeti civilization was destroyed in a cataclysm of ice. Forced to watch his brethren descending into savagery after being stripped of their magic, one Yeti swore to protect what remained of their power, a gem that swirled with the frozen dreams of any mortal mind nearby. As the last magical Yeti, the Guardian was also shaped by perception. Though he had been chosen to safeguard the magic until it would be needed again, he could find no worthy vessel. The men who intruded upon his ruined home had only malice in their hearts, and so a monster greeted them with fang and claw. But the Guardian knew he was forgetting something: his name, and the names of those he had loved. Once there had been a song. That all changed when a young boy stumbled into the ruins. After centuries of unbroken vigil, the monster was prepared to end the boy's life, snarling as he sensed the human approach. Unexpectedly, the gem brought forth images of heroes slaying dragons and beheading ancient serpents from the boy's mind. The child roared, drawing his flute like a fearsome sword. But the blow never came, for even as the boy saw visions of heroes swirling around, he realized the deeper truths of the song his mother sang. When he looked at the Guardian, he didn't see a monster. He saw someone who needed a friend. Still enraged, the Yeti did not expect the first snowball to the face, or the second. Snowball fight. In anger, then shock, then joy. The Guardian joined in, shaped not by fear, but the child's imagination. He was growing furrier and friendlier. His growl was becoming laughter. Until the beast accidentally broke the boy's flute. As the child began to cry, the guardian felt a kindred grief take shape around the gem. For centuries he had looked into it and seen the end of his people. The threat they had buried, betrayal by the Blind One. And now, instead, he saw a caravan burning. He heard a voice on the wind. He sensed something else within the boy. Something he had never felt from a human. Not even the three sisters who had come to him long ago. It was love, fighting back despair. In that moment, the guardian knew the Freljord's only hope lay in the power already within this child. The magic he had been guarding was a tool. What truly mattered was the heart that would shape it. With a gesture, the magic passed from the gem into the boy, giving him the ability to make his imagination real, to repair his flute, freezing it in dreams that hardened into true ice, to imagine a best friend named Willump. Escaping into the Freljordian plains, Nunu's heart and Willump's strength now enabled the pair to do what they never could alone. To have an adventure, following the songs of Nunu's mother. They snowball widely from one place to the next, holding onto the hope that she is still out there somewhere. But Willump knows that with magic and dreams comes responsibility. One day, the games will end, as the dark ice at the heart of the Freljord thaws and thaws. And that was the shorter story of Nunu and Willump. To be honest, I really like how this story shows the other parts of Freljord that we don't know about yet. For example, we got some more information on the Watchers and Lysandra. When the Guardian recalls the threats, it reads that they were betrayed by the Blind One, and I can only assume that the Blind One is Lysandra. And it also recalls that they had buried the threat, which obviously would be the sealed Watchers beneath the bridge. It's also interesting to mention that this story should be in the present days, which means that Lysandra and the Frostguard are already trying to bring back the Watchers. Curiously, I didn't think that Lysandra would be interested in the Yeti. Yes, it seems that the gem was one of the world runes which would give her massive powers, but I thought she was interested in the old songs because she didn't want to reveal herself being the betrayer. Lysandra was always similar to LeBlanc. It's a character that was trying to erase the history so that no one would know what Lysandra has done. But her story still wasn't brought back into the present line, so we actually don't know what Lysandra is all about now. Also, the story mentions that the gem actually fused into Nunu, which means that Nunu is now fused with the power of a world rune, if it is a world rune. Which makes Willump his product of imagination, and that is amazing. It explains why Willump now has 4 arms, why he has massive and, let's be honest, pretty awesome horns, and why he is goofy and fluffy. All of this is shown in his trailer, which I will show you in a second. But all of this explains why Willump just looks so goofy. It's all because he came from the mind of a child. You can also notice how all of the Freljordian stories kinda mention Anivia there. Brand mentioned that Anivia is the one spreading ice around Freljord. And here Nunu mentions that they rode the waves of frost spilling from Anivia's wings. So it seems like Anivia really is the protector of the Freljord. Maybe casting it in ice has a purpose. Maybe the ice is protecting something. But that is for another theory. And now, let me play the trailer. Look at the stars and look for the barred constellations. I wasn't able to find them, maybe I wasn't looking hard enough.
No way! That's the best story I've ever heard. Whoa! Did you see that one? Really? We can wish for anything we want? Ooh, then what about... Yeah! We can eat all your favorites, Willump. Roasted brachiosaurus, pollywog pudding, egg popsicles, rocks, more rocks, whatever that is, and... maybe not that. Oh, what if we made a snowman? Ah! Woo! You're right, that was close. I know, let's have the biggest snowball fight ever! We can go bigger? Then let's go bigger! What if we travel to dangerous lands? Meet fellow adventurers. Help people in need. And fix push the bad guys before they hurt anyone else. We can be Freljord's greatest heroes! And boom! Save the day! Aw, I wish we could choose more than one thing, Willump. Whoa! What are we waiting for? Go, Willump, go! Oh, what if we were armored? Or we were elves? Or zombies? No, wait, robots. That's what people want.
So that's gonna be it for this video. It was just a fast one because I am still working on more lore and I am probably gonna stream later today, or it was actually yesterday, I don't know when this will be released. But thank you guys for sitting through this with me, and you can also follow us on our social media, you know the stuff, Twitch, merch, P.O.Box, it's all in the description. Of course, massive shout out to our patrons for going the extra mile, you guys are absolutely gorgeous. And with that, thank you so much for being here, and as always, thank you, come again.